Hey everyone, it's Nashwalk Steve here. Again, here with my GE dishwasher that's been giving me a leak problem. This time it's completely different. Last time it was something on the flap on the inside of the door. Now we have a leak coming from somewhere underneath. In the next clip I'll show you where it's coming from. It looks like it's just dripping off of a plastic housing by maybe the pump underneath there, but it was manifest by a big water pool that was here, like a foot diameter puddle that showed up. So we're gonna dig into this and see what we find, and hopefully we can find an easy solution and not have to replace the whole unit. Let's see what we get. Now, because this leak is underneath and we can't get to it really well from the front, we have to take the dishwasher and slide it out. So because there are granite countertops here, the screws don't go up into it from there for obvious reasons. We're using mounting that goes to the sides into the cabinet. So there's a cover cap right there, one right there. We're gonna pop those off with a screwdriver, and they're just screw into each of these cabinets on either side that are holding this, bearing all the weight when you have the door open and plates on it. So we're gonna go ahead and pop those off and get this thing slid out. Okay, here's the little plug that was in there. And then there's two little 3/4 inch screws come out of there. So now the dishwasher is loose and can be just slid out. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of slowly slide this thing out of place so we can get access to it. Okay, at this point, if you haven't already, it wouldn't be a bad idea to shut off the breaker or unplug your dishwasher if it's on a plug. And then we can start looking at things a little more closely here. So where the leak was coming from, it was dripping right out down here. I get the focus there, right there. So I'm gonna look around here and see if maybe this gasket is worn out. It looks like there's a foam gasket in there. What it appears like to me is that the water from the tub drains down into here, and this pump pumps it out to through this yellow elbow up into the sprayer arms when it's distributing the water back through the system. And if it's not, then this pump here runs, it actually takes the water to here, and this is to the drain. This one connects to the drain pipe there. So it seems our issue is somewhere in here. When the tub gets any water in it at all into this housing, it's leaking. So we're gonna go ahead, do a little more investigation here, make sure our screws are tight, and see what we can find out. Okay, so here I am on the other side of the dishwasher now. So if you're looking at the dishwasher, this is the right side of it. Just a little explanation of what I'm seeing here. So there's this half of the pump here that is sealed with a gasket. This gasket, whatever it's made out of, is hard. You can hear it's crusty. I don't know if it's supposed to be soft or not, but it's hard. And this appears to be maybe a threaded on half of the pump on this side. This band is holding the elbow on here, which is soft. So that's soft. So this could be taken off, and then this might need to be tightened up or the gasket replaced or something. But for now, what I did is I turned the breaker back on, and I'm gonna go ahead and run the dishwasher and see exactly where the water's coming from now that we have a good view of it, and maybe we can diagnose better from there. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up and see what it looks like. Okay, I just started the dishwasher cycle. So the water's starting to fill up in the tub. Let's see what we can see here. Okay, the drip is started. I see it under there starting to go. So all right, so something on the back side. Okay. Okay, so here we are on the left side of the dishwasher, and when I ran it last time, I think I see where the leak is coming from. So you'll see when I start to fill it, it's gonna drip out from a little bit behind that seam right there. It's gonna come out more like right back here, which means it's not coming out of this gasket. It's coming from somewhere behind there. And then it's really obvious once the pump starts running, you'll see that silver shaft right there. You'll see water flinging around kind of that little plastic coupling there. So somewhere where that shaft goes into the pump, that seal must be bad and it's leaking water out there. And when it spins, it's really leaking water out. So I'm going to go ahead and start the cycle and try to get a little view of that so you can see what's going on. So there's that drip coming from a little further back from that flange. And if you look up here, you can see where it's really coming from. Making right out of that seal where the shaft goes into the pump. It's really making a mess now. It spins and really pouring out down there. All right, folks, here's that dishwasher again, looking at it from the bottom. And I did find that part online and realized that it's about $125 to replace this pump and the motor. So as you can see, I've made a decision. The dishwasher's going to the dump. It's about 10 years old. It's not worth spending $125 on it when I can get a new one for, I don't know, 4 or 5 times that. That's going to get me another, 10 to 15 years. So this one's going to be done for now. You know that I love DIY, and most things I try to fix and extend the life of as much as possible. Something like this that's prone to leaking, I'd rather just start fresh and not have to deal with, more leaks in the future, if it would be this next or whatever, because those leaks are hidden from your sight until they're really bad and you realize them. So it can cause floor damage and potentially structural damage to your house. So something like this, in my case, I'm ready to part with it and not replace a part on it. So that's what we decided to do. I'm going to take this to the dump tomorrow morning and pick up a new one. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you come across a similar situation and you have a newer dishwasher, maybe it's worth it for you to replace it. But you see what I'm doing in this case. So anyway, I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching.